being rebuilt by God feels great. You don't hear a lot of people testifying of what broke them. You hear them testifying of how God built them back up again. Amen. And I just want to tell you all, as a man, you know, a lot of men don't like to say when they're broken or when they're going through pain. But I can remember when I was in prison and a lot of things that I was experiencing. The way God healed me is I got to a place where I really didn't care. And what I mean by that, I didn't care who saw me weeping. I didn't care who saw me just calling out for the Lord, because Brother John, I needed God. And you got to get to that place and be honest. Lord, I need you. Lord, I'm broken. Have you ever felt like the world was crushing you? And I don't know why we're here today, but I believe God is really healing. I feel God so strongly right now. And this morning, me and my wife and Brother Aaron went down to Fort Meade. I didn't know I was going, but I told my wife I was going to Fort Meade. We went to church down to Peaceful, and Pastor Cornelius preached a message. The title was, I had a minor setback. Now I'm about to experience a major comeback. If Aaron Simmons was here, I'll go ahead and try to preach it. I had a minor setback for a major comeback. And the brother said something to me that really blessed me. He said, there's a dangerous person to be in front of, and that's a person that's on their way to having a comeback. Because they want to fight anything on their way. Y'all. And that thing began to touch me real good. See, because when you're making a comeback, you'll use all your weapons. Yes, you don't fight pretty when you're trying to make a comeback. And you know I'm a Florida State fan. You know, really a Florida State fan. And I saw them make some major comebacks. And they began to use all kinds of weapons. And when you get it in your mind that this time here, I'm coming back and I'm coming all the way back. You got to make up in your mind that this here and this time I'm going to make a comeback, and I'm coming all the way back. I'm coming back better. I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back with more wisdom. I'm coming back with more God. I'm coming back with everything that the enemy thought he stole from me. You do hear? Because God said the devil shall restore all. Yeah. I had church this morning, and I believe that the Lord is going to allow us to recover all. And another thing he said, Brother Levi going to preach, but let me tell you another thing that the brother began to say. He said a setback is a temporary interruption in progress. Good God Almighty. Listen. Not a permanent interruption, but a temporary. Okay. We can't hear. Sometimes you have a team that's going down the field and they're moving the ball, but then you find out somebody on your team was holding. So you got a temporary setback of 15 yards. But they don't take the ball from you, Sister Sharonda. They don't take your praise from you. They don't take your prayer from you. They don't take you confessing the word. They don't take your faith from you. And so instead of that team getting mad at that penalty, they begin to huddle up. And sometimes you got to huddle up with those in the group, and you got to begin to tell them that we still got this ball, and we're not going to fight about this 15 yards, but when we going to go out, we're going to get all of it back. Yeah. Right after a penalty. Ain't God all right? And so I'm just going to decree and declare to you all that I'm having a comeback. Y'all don't hear that good. I'm having a comeback. And when you're having a comeback, and you know, I'm just telling you what the Lord reminded me. And when you're having a comeback, you got to work harder. Y'all don't hear that good. When you're having a comeback, and just say you was in sports, you got to work out a little harder now. Because the odds are against you in making a comeback. Do you know that the odds are against you from bouncing back? The odds are against you from bouncing back. mercy. I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel so good. You know how good I feel? My toes know we making a comeback. Lord have mercy. My kneecaps know we're going to be running you up because we're making a comeback. My hands know we're making a comeback. Do you know what I'm trying to tell you? My body, I got to send a signal to my entire body that I'm making a comeback. In spite of what just happened, I'm still making a comeback. I don't care if nobody in this building don't believe it. I'm making a comeback. Come back from what? For whatever I need to come back from. Because everybody ain't got to come back to the same thing. Everybody don't have to come back from the same thing. And before we do the offering, I really don't have a basketball team. I really don't have a basketball team. I used to like the 76ers. Marlon, you probably would still shoot marbles when they had Maurice Cheeks and Andrew Toney. You don't know nothing about that, man. But anyway, they had Darren Dawkins, Chocolate Thunder. And the Lakers was the good team at that time. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. That's the Arrow team. Magic Johnson had their weapon shoes out there. Y'all remember them? And what happened was, the 76ers was my team and they swept them. Y'all remember that? They swept the Lakers. And I didn't like the 76ers, but I just liked them sweeping the Lakers. And there was another game that's where I was going at. The Knicks was a violent team. Y'all listen to this. And y'all go ahead and prepare your giving. Amen. The Knicks was a violent team. And they were playing against Reggie Miller. Y'all remember this game? And he was with the Indiana Pacers. They had John Starks, Patrick Ewing, and had them in a few seconds. Well, you better catch that. They had them with a few seconds on the clock. A few seconds. And with that time, about 11 seconds, I think they were down by like 9 or 10 points. How many points? 8. The Knicks lost that game because Reggie Miller had in him, we still could come back. Y'all. The brother was stealing the ball. They already knew he could shoot a 3. He interrupted what they thought. And guess what? His players started believing we could come back. And so you ought to have that kind of energy shooting off you, that the people around you know that you got the mindset or the mentality that you can come back from this. Everybody on your feet. Everybody on your feet. I'm going to preach to this baptism pool back here.